At sunrise on Tuesday, August 9, 2011, Kevin Wright and Lauren Richmond drove from Alamosa to Durango, Colorado. Our plan was to ride the Durango-Silverton narrow-gauge railroad from Durango to the remote wilderness stop of Needleton, deep in the San Juan Mountains just south of Silverton, Colorado. From Needleton, we plan to backpack into the Weminuche Wilderness, specifically the Chicago Basin. After setting up a camp at Treeline, we plan to explore the basin and potentially summit one of the Needle Mountain Range 14ers. This was our trip.
Tell us when we've reached the next stop.
The train dropped just the two of us off at Needleton. Then it continued up the tracks to Silverton, leaving us at a remote wilderness access point. Bye-bye, train. 17 hours on Tuesday, August 9th, 2011, and Lauren and I are about to embark on an adventure into the Needle Mountain Range. We just got off the Durango Silverton Narrow Gauge Railroad at Needleton, and we're about to hike 6 miles easterly up into an area known as the Chicago Basin.
So here we are at the trailhead for Needle Creek, which is that way. You do not want to go to Purgatory, which is that way. We will see you in 5 and a little bit of miles. You have deposited the train track.
What is this?
They are doing a biodegradable human waste study so that people don't contaminate this beautiful wilderness. So you put your waste in this bag and then it biodegrades. No big deal. Better than leaving it under a rock. Potential swimming hole. Awesome waterfall. There's a lot of horseflies, but it's fun. So, it's 7:45. We started a long time ago. And we are almost there. And look at the view!
Well, it's a little bit after 8. It's about 8:20 p.m. We got into camp. I'm trying to get a nice, beautiful background showing our camp. We got into camp right after 8, but since the sun is setting, we were a little bit rushed to make sure we had a good camp. So we started setting up camp, and here it is, sunset on our first evening. And I'll just give a panoramic view and show you where our campsite is. We set our tree-lined camp in the lower Chicago Basin at sunset. The next day, Wednesday the 10th, was planned as a recovery period in which we could acclimatize and do reconnaissance of the Chicago Basin. We slept in and awoke to. After a recovery day of exploring the Chicago Basin, we fell quickly asleep. Alarm set for 5:30 a.m. Thursday morning. We were on the trail at sunrise with the objective of ascending Windom Peak. It's 7:08 a.m. on Thursday, August 11th, 2011, and Laura and I have spent a couple nights acclimatizing at tree line down in the valley here. This is Chicago Basin. We're now in the lower, we're actually about to enter the midsection of Chicago Basin, and we're going to climb the trail here up to the saddle between Alice and Windom and Sunlight. And we're just going to mosey up the trail and try to hit Windom first.
forget what they're called. There's the goats.
Upper Chicago Basin. Twin Lakes. Sunlight. Peak 18 with the ridge going up to Windom just peeking out.
Here's the marker right here. No, I will not let you. All you gotta do is
You
it's
guys,
a walk.
it is not that hard to get over there.
This is a great seat. It's great
Yeah.
view. These are much better.
Yeah, come on.
It really is.
You can't quit
do
6 feet from the summit.
You guys, can you go down? Where did you go up and over that low place to see?
At approximately noon on Thursday, we summited Windom Peak via the standard West Ridge route. At the top, we had an unprecedented view of the Weminuche Wilderness area and the San Juan mountain range.
Here we are at the summit! Yay! Where are your friends?
Way down there.
Oh, right here.
Yeah. Figured I could easily wait for them.
Then the storms began brewing above nearby peaks in the Grenadier Range. Lauren and I descended as quickly and safely as possible. As we got back to Twin Lakes, it began to hail and rain.
Let's go.
We returned to our tree-lined camp just in time for the sun to come out and begin drying us out. About an hour later, 2 federal wilderness rangers approached, paced off our tent from the creek, and notified us that our tent was 91 feet from the creek, not the required 100. The new camp and drying out. Friday morning, the start of our last day in the basin, we packed up camp and descended to Needleton, hoping to catch the 12:30 train to Silverton. Here it is, Friday morning, 9:38 a.m. We've enjoyed our stay in the Chicago Basin. We loved our hike yesterday up Windom Peak. We've broken camp after the tree fuzz actually had us move a little bit further away from the river. So we stuck right along the trail we got up this morning. And now we're headed down the gorge to hopefully catch the train to Silverton. If not, we'll just catch the train back to Durango.
Hiking down. Sad face. It's been super fun.
It'll be fun to catch the train back.
Yay.
The 12:30 for Silverton never came, so we began patiently waiting for the 4 o'clock to Durango. There was also a 3:15 for Durango, but it didn't stop at the Needleton station, so we watched it pass.
great excitement for today.
As you can see, we're rolling back into town. We'll be at the depot in a few minutes. Just wanted to thank you all so much.